Bueno, familia, seguimos aquí caminando, investigando por la Expo de Texas y es que nada, das 2 pasos y ¡pam! Y te encuentras en el stand de Chicago Gaming Company, esta vez sí, Chicago, ¿vale? Y estamos aquí con Mia, que es la responsable de ventas de la empresa. Seguro que la conocéis de la última Expo, estuvimos en la fábrica allí de Chicago Gaming, nos enseñaron todo el game room y toda la fábrica espectacular, una fábrica, digamos, a la antigua usanza, pero en el buen sentido. Y bueno, aquí estamos en Texas con ella. Hello, Mia.
Saludos a todos.
Hombre, pero es que ya está, hacemos la entrevista en español, ¿no?
Ahí, mi español está ahí pequeño.
Bueno, no pasa nada, cambiaremos a inglés porque me ha dicho que ella habla un español coloquial, pero que para temas más técnicos le prefiere hacerlo en inglés, ¿vale? Así que no problem. Lo haremos en inglés, ¿ok? Haremos un mix.
Yeah.
No problem.
Spanglish.
Okay. Mia, thanks for having us here.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by.
We are very excited in general for being here, and second because there's a lot of questions we want to make to you.
Absolutely,
This is your stage. This is a Spanish audience, yeah, and maybe some in Latin America too, because we have a Spanish-speaking audience, let's say. And you have quite a lot of things to explain to us. For example, let's start with Cactus Canyon.
Yeah, so right now we are introducing our new Cactus Canyon upgrade kit. This is a physical mech. It comes with a saloon door with a door bash mechanism, and it also includes a spinner. It introduces brand new code to the game. The goal was to expand the code to be what Lyman Sheets always envisioned the game could be. Unfortunately, he did pass away before the game was completed, but we were able to take his notes, and our amazing team, Sam Zier, Josh Sharp, they were able to complete the game and really bring in a lot of the things that Lyman hoped to put into Cactus Canyon, which is why we called it the Lyman Sheets Complete Upgrade, because it really completes everything that we wanted for the game. It introduces 10 new modes. We've got brand new music in addition to old callouts that were left on the cutting room floor. So there's new sound, old sound mixing in, really finishing out the game. There's new topper modes. There's a new the final mode, the boss mode.
The final wizard mode.
Yeah, wizard mode. Thank you. Yeah. Oh my god. So a new wizard mode is introduced, and really lots of extended gameplay. Fun modes. There is a drunken multi-ball where the flippers are reversed. So lots of fun gameplay. It really adds hours and hours of new extended gameplay to the game.
Okay.
So
and the physical thing, it's on this upper side, right?
It's on the upper right side of the playfield. So behind Rosie's Saloon, it used to be just a clear shot. Now there is a mech with a bash door, so you have to, hit the door to open it and to be able to make the shot through.
Okay.
So it expands Rosie's Saloon into a whole new area of gameplay.
I think you could even say that this is part of pinball history because this was one of the latest games of Williams at the time.
Yes.
This is why the code was not complete, I guess.
Yes.
And it's been until now for so many years, almost 30.
Absolutely.
Almost 30 since the final code envisioned by Lyman Sheets has been coming to place.
The original Cactus Canyon production was actually cut short on it because they wanted to focus on other projects. So the code, they just kind of went ahead and, let's just ship it out as is.
Yeah.
And I mean, listen, it's been a great game even without this upgrade, but I think this really makes it something really special. I think people are really going to enjoy it.
Just as a tribute to Lyman Sheets, being Lyman who he was and being gone so early, you know, I think it's just for that has a special touch, a special emotional side of it.
Yeah, we did name it in his honor. It's the Lyman Sheets Complete Upgrade Kit because he was integral to this project.
Nice. How much, I don't know, maybe you are not able to put a percentage, but if machine was 100, now is it 120, 130? It's hard to say, right?
It's hard to say.
It's hard to say.
Yeah,
no, just to have an idea how much more you get.
Yeah.
You get much more, that's for sure.
I mean, it is, like I said, I know it's 10 new modes and 2 enhanced modes.
That's a lot.
So that's a lot.
That's a lot. No, enough. It's 200% then.
Yeah.
It's 120. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. So that was Cactus Canyon.
That's Cactus Canyon.
Then we jump to another remake.
Yeah.
Which is Medieval Madness.
Yes.
Who knows Medieval Madness?
I don't. You may have heard of it. It's not a very popular game.
I think I had a game or two on it, but
it might be one of the might be one of the best games of all time.
Might be.
I don't know.
Okay.
So our new Merlin edition, it's the same classic gameplay, same classic code that we've had on our previous models, but we've got this gorgeous new trim. It's inspired by Merlin's magic and the Troll Madness, all those kind of blues that are part of the game. The Merlin edition, which is being released, comes with the new powder coat, a topper, a shaker motor, a knocker, mirror blades. And then my favorite new part of this game is we've improved the lighting on the bottom arch. So the same things that were developed for Pulp Fiction, we've included in Medieval Madness. So we have an integrated RGB strip. It really lights up the playfield, puts a beautiful glow with the mirror blades, and really brightens up the game overall.
Nice. All right.
And for the Merlin edition, for our international customers, we haven't started taking orders yet. We know that usually you wait a long time, so we're trying to make that wait shorter. Okay. We are going to open orders later this year for international customers and get you guys your games. So I'm really looking forward to that. Hopefully early next year to ship for international.
Okay, nice. You know, especially when you say international, at least in Europe, well, now it's worldwide.
Yes, absolutely.
But my question was regarding, you know, the famous commercial war, you know, that we are scared that, again, because we suffered this a couple of years ago, that we're going to have some sort of, you know, extra taxes, you know, because it's going to be a reaction to Trump's decision.
Absolutely.
And last time was 25% on top, which makes machine almost impossible. Are you afraid of that? Do you follow the news? Do you think it's going to happen?
It is something that we are looking, you know, we keep an eye on that. For example, you know, our neighbors to the north, Canada, they've had tariff issues as well. So as soon as we saw that, I was, oh my gosh, we hurried up and got them all their games to help avoid that, because we don't want you to have to pay any more than you have to.
Of course.
That was one of our considerations with scheduling is, okay, if we put it out now, there's tariffs. We don't know how that's going to shake out. So we know it's a very uncertain time for all of our customers overseas. So we're also, part of the reason for pushing it back is so that hopefully we know, at least so that people can plan appropriately instead of getting hit with a surprise later. You know, it's a difficult situation. I hate it, obviously.
Yeah, because it's not just like 10% or something. It's 25.
It's a large amount of money.
Even if you can pay it, you say no, I won't. I will wait until they take them away. You know, it's like the last time they lasted like, I think like 6 months. So maybe people will just wait 6 months or even a year and then think about it later. So nobody wins. So hopefully, you know, this war is just a menace, a threat, and finally the blood does not come to the water. You know, this is what we say. No? But anyway, let's cross fingers. Okay?
Yeah, we're hoping that it can get resolved and not be a problem by the time that we're shipping internationally.
Let's talk about machines, which is better. Cactus Canyon, Medieval Madness. What about Pulp Fiction? Any news? I don't know, regarding Topper or any news on Pulp Fiction? Nothing new?
Pulp Fiction, we're finishing up the run. We're almost done with our North American LEs, and then we have some more SEs to make. And then Pulp Fiction will be finished.
And future, what about the future?
I don't have anything to share yet.
Anything you can tell us?
I can tell you that in the next couple of years, we are planning to do new remakes that we haven't introduced before, and new original titles that have never existed before.
Okay.
So that's as much as I can say.
That's a lot.
When the news is ready, we'll let you know.
Okay. Okay.
So just hold tight. Check back.
Nice. Can we say that in Chicago you will be able to show us something, or is it fair to say Chicago could be a milestone, or could? I say could.
I hope so. I could. It is possible.
Yeah. Okay.
No promises.
No, it's okay.
We know, for example, Medieval Madness was first re-announced years ago, and we weren't ready. And we know that, lesson learned. We want to wait until things are really ready so that we can give everyone the best product in as short a timeline as possible, instead of saying, oh yeah, we're going to take orders now and it'll be ready in a couple years.
No, I think exactly.
So that's something that I'm very passionate about, is a shorter lead time so that our wonderful customers aren't waiting on our amazing games.
Nice. Mia, we leave you alone. Yeah, we leave you because I'm sure you have a lot of people to talk to. No problem, but it was great. Thank you so much for the interview. And we wish you all the best, and well done for the machines.
Thank you. Gracias a todos.
Oh,
saludos.
Yes. Adiós. Bueno, estamos aquí mientras una persona está jugando, esperemos no molestarla demasiado. Os queríamos enseñar sobre todo de la Cactus Canyon el add-on físico, aparte del aumento de código brutal con 10 modos nuevos, Final Wizard Mode y demás. El tema físicamente de lo que viene con este pack de expansión, que es enfrente del bandolero, ¿no? del señor que ya estaba. Fijaros que han puesto toda esta especie de salón, ¿vale? Del oeste, que es bastante importante porque aparte que físicamente rellena mucho este espacio, fijaros que lleva unos inserts y debajo lleva una especie de diana que le vas disparando y vas acumulando estos inserts de aquí, ¿no? Evidentemente esto va relacionado con los modos nuevos y tal, pero es para ver un poquito la mejora física que tiene la Cactus Canyon en este sentido, más allá de ya todo lo que llevaba de serie y especialmente este remake.